good to be here again. We have government class today. I'm happy to see precious students. The coronavirus does not allow us to see face-to-face in the class. Thank God for this opportunity afforded by the school to upload some of our revision classes to you right there at home. So we are just going to do a kind of revision of what we've done in class so far. It is government class. I've always told you in the class that government is a vital subject in the health class, very essential for every of your field of study. And I've also told you that this is one of the A1s you can have because the subject is very simple, practical, day to day. You can see everything happening in the world, in Nigeria, in government. So we will be looking at military rule in Nigeria. We've done that in class. We've done virtually all our topics, and so we are just going to be revising the military rule in Nigeria. Nigeria gained our independence in 1960. Prior to that time, Britain was our colonial master who was administering the territory. After independence in 1960, the Queen of England was still the head of state of Nigeria. Between that year, 1960, to 1963, Nigeria attained a republic. October 1st, 1963. Here, the Queen ceased to be the head of state of Nigeria, handing over the power of governance to an indigenous president in the person of Nnamdi Azikiwe, to be assisted by Tafawa Balewa, who was the Prime Minister, making Nigeria to practice parliamentary system of government. Between 1963, 64, 65, and 66, Nigeria was operating that parliamentary system of government. But unfortunately, there was a coup d'etat that took place January 1966, and this coup d'etat brought in the military into governance. Ordinarily, the military had to serve as defense for the nation, especially in terms of external aggression, external protection of Nigeria's territory. But in 1966, they took over the affairs of governance, organized by some young military guys who had affection for power and wanted to taste governance. And that brought in the first military adventure into Nigeria. Even though Nigeria was not the first to experience military intervention in Africa or in the world. Between January 1966, where Brigadier General Agoye Erosi came into power, and July 1966, another coup d'etat occurred that toppled Agoye Erosi's government and brought in the second military ruler. in the person of General Yakubu Gowon. Yakubu Gowon was in power between 66 July, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. And by the year 1975, Yakubu Gowon's regime was toppled by another coup d'etat. Now, this coup d'etat is a terminology used by the military, which explains the concept of taking over of power by military personnel from the civilian government through the use of force, through the use of guns, the use of violence. These military guys usually come by force and violence to topple civilian government through their coup d'etat, a planned, systematic way of hijacking power from civilian government. So by 1975, another coup d'etat took place that toppled Yakubu Gowon's administration. And that regime was under the leadership of Muritala Mohammed and Obasanjo administration. Between 1975 and 1976, Muritala was killed and Obasanjo continued the military rule. And by 1979, Nigerians appealed to the military rulership of Obasanjo to kindly release power to civilian administration, which he did. And for the first time in Nigeria, we went to the poll, and we conducted our election, and we elected the fourth executive president of the country in the person of Alhaji Shehu Shagaru. And that brought Nigeria into another system of government different from 1963, which was parliamentary system of government. Now, at 1979, Nigeria adopted the presidential system of government, meaning we no longer have the place of the president and the prime minister. Rather, we have just one individual serving as the head of state and the head of government in the person of the president. From 1979 to 80, 81, 82, 83, Shagari was the leader of Nigeria. After the 4-year tenure, he ought to conduct or contest another election or hand over to another civilian regime. But the military came again to hijack power from him. And that was the regime of Buhari Diagon. He took over power in 83, 84, 85. And General Ibrahim Babangida organized another coup d'etat and took over power from them. So you can see how Nigeria has been experiencing several military coup d'etats over and over again. Just between 60 and 66, when we were there, and from 66 up to 79, it was military order. In 83 again, they took over and they continued ruling Nigeria. Ibrahim Babangida came in 85 up to 1993, when Nigeria appealed to him again to release power to the civilian regime. And he considered the appeal and organized the election. At this election, Nigeria operated two-party system, NSC and SDP. And that was the popular Abiola election, June 12, that was annulled. And General Sani Abacha was somewhere relaxing and looking at Nigeria. As the crisis was ongoing, he came to the media and announced himself as the new head of state of Nigeria. And the man was there all through the period till 1998. His tenure was so bad and so tough that things became hard for the nation. Fortunately, one day it was announced on the media that the head of state has passed on. And that brought in an interim government that conducted another election that brought in the Fourth Republic that commenced in 1999 and brought in a new elected executive president, General President Olusegun Obasanjo, who was once there as the military head of state. So that is a rundown of Nigeria military expedition. It has been one military regime or the other all through this period. Now, why is it that military regime, military personnel usually come to hijack power from civilians? Reasons for military in governance.